The number one mistake people make with cardio. That's what we're talking about on today's show. So buckle up, get ready, and let's jump right into it. So cardio is often misunderstood. It's often abused. It's often not used enough. And there's a couple things that I wanted to address with cardio, but I wanted to talk today about the number one thing I see people doing wrong when it comes to cardio. So let's just break cardio down from a very basic, easy to understand level. Cardio is there to improve your cardiovascular system, your lungs, your heart, your ability for your body to transport oxygen throughout the body, right? So cardio from a just health perspective is extremely important. Your cardiovascular system and your heart arguably are the most important parts of the body. So assuming that we care about your health, right? You care about your health, assuming that you want to be healthy for a long time, right? Cardio needs to be utilized for health purposes, number one. Here's the big mistake, though, that I see people make when it comes to cardio. They put a lot of stock, a lot of investment into a couple cardio sessions a week, right? Maybe it's 30 minutes, maybe it's 45 minutes of medium intensity. Maybe you're hiking or you're jogging or you go for a run or whatever it is. And the rest of the week, you don't really do a whole lot outside of that 30 minutes here and there that you get a sweat going. Now, I'm not saying that's not good. I mean, something's always better than nothing, right? But ultimately, what we're trying to do with cardio is we're trying to improve how active you are on a daily basis, okay? Not just for 30 minutes, not just for 45 minutes a couple times a week, but trying to improve your overall activity. Because here's the thing, if we just sit around all day and then a couple times a week we hop on a treadmill and we walk or jog for 30 minutes, that's just not enough activity to support a couple things. Number one, your cardiovascular system, your heart, your lungs, all the things that get utilized when you pick up your activity. And number two, we're not burning enough calories, right? Because at the end of the day, most of you watching this are trying to lose weight, trying to get leaner, and you have limited time, right? You don't have hours to spend on the treadmill. You don't have 6 days a week you can lift and do cardio. It doesn't work for most of us who are busy, trying to be successful, trying to run our day-to-day, take care of our family. So what we want to do instead of putting a ton of stock in one cardio session is we want to start improving our overall daily activity. And how do we do that? What's the best way to either track whether we're doing it or improve on what we're currently doing? My suggestion is to start tracking your steps, all right? Your daily steps that you take each and every day. Because what you're probably going to find is that you're not taking a whole lot. People overestimate how much activity gets added to their day with one cardio session here and there. It's not a whole lot. If you go walk for 30 minutes, you're probably only going to take about 2,000 to 2,500 steps max. That's not a ton. Now, you could go jog and probably take some more, maybe 4,000 to 5,000, but most people don't want to go run. And what ends up happening is you just don't burn enough calories, you don't work your body enough, you don't get your energy levels where they need to be. If you're sitting around all day, that's like one step away from going to sleep, right? So think about it. You're basically a small nudge into the bed away from falling asleep all day long because you're at your computer, you're sitting down, you're in your car, you're watching TV. You're putting your body in a very low energy state. So what we want to do is you want to start getting more proactive when it comes to your movement every day. Little areas during your day, little pockets throughout the day where you can stand up, move around, take the stairs, park further away from places where you're running errands, go for a walk outside if you can. Heck, if you have a cardio machine, hopping on at very low intensity for 5 or 10 minutes, especially after you eat something, can make a world of a difference. What we're trying to do is we're trying to increase your daily steps somewhere in the range of 8 to 12,000 steps a day. Now, some people have jobs that are extremely active. People in hospitals, mailmen, construction workers, business owners who have to walk all over the office. These people, obviously, if you're one of those people, you definitely take more steps than the average person. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to discover where you currently are. All right, you're going to want to figure out where are my daily steps right now. And then you can make adjustments. right? Then you can go, okay, I'm currently taking on average 5,000 a day. Let me start slowly, by increment, increasing that amount, 10% at a time, right? 5,500, then 6,000, and so on and so forth, until you're in that range, 8 to 12,000 on average per day. If you're trying to lose weight, my suggestion is to be consistent with your steps. It's going to eliminate, in most cases, the need to do a ton of extra cardio. And this is not me saying don't do cardio. I strongly suggest all my clients and you if you're watching, a couple medium to higher intensity cardio sessions per week to just train your heart and your lungs and your cardiovascular system. But don't rely on those for your overall activity. All right, don't put all your stock into cardio sessions. Put it into your daily steps, your daily movement patterns, your ability to get up and go for a walk after you eat or after a meal or whatever your schedule looks like, even if it means cutting out of lunch a little early, going for a walk with the family after dinner. Figure out small pockets throughout the day to build more activity in. You couple that with just a conscious effort to put yourself in a state where you need to move more, right? Don't take the stair or don't take the elevator. Park further away. When you're at the airport, if you're flying, walk around. This is going to give those steps a boost, okay? If you're frustrated right now and you're like, man, I just don't have a lot of extra time to do a ton of extra cardio, or I just don't like going for runs, or I don't like hopping on the bike and just pedaling away for an hour, then start increasing your daily steps. Trust me, it makes a huge, huge difference. I notice a massive shift in how easy it is to stay leaner, get leaner, improve my energy, my mental focus, my clarity when I go for a walk each day. My suggestion for most of you is to get up, get out of the house, and go for a 30-minute walk first thing in the morning. If that's your workout time, cool, work out, but schedule a walk for later in the day. Put it on your calendar, make it a point to get that just active work in, especially like if you take phone calls, right? So one of the things I do is if I have a call that I can take while I'm walking, I start walking while I'm taking the call, okay? Talk and walk, baby. That's a secret that will help you habit stack. If you're currently doing things for work on the phone, start moving your body while you're doing it. It kills two birds with one stone, all right? So that's the number one mistake I see people make with cardio, is putting so much stock into these 30-minute, 45-minute sessions a couple times a week and thinking that's enough activity to generate fat loss, to move my body enough, when in reality, yes, it could be great for your heart and continue doing that, but you need to build in more steps into your day. That's going to make a world of a difference. But hey, if you made it this far in the show, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a review or a comment. Let me know what you thought of today's tip, Daily Truth, and be sure to comment with how many steps you're currently averaging. That's your homework. Go out and start tracking your steps today and figure out where you currently are. That way we can start improving on that. Cool? Sound good? Sound like a plan? Excited to see what you come back with. That's it. Josiah Novak, thetruetransformation.com. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Peace.